What is going on, guys? We are back with another video. Today it is week 8 in our Los Angeles Rams franchise, and it's a big matchup going up against Lance's Falcons, as both of us have one loss on the record, and one of us most likely will add another. Now, I don't know if you could tell or not, but the video length alone should probably tell you that this is a voiceover. This and the next couple of games are voiceovers. I don't know what I did to the files, but they are gone. They are just literally deceased. And the best part is, my nose is deceased because I sneezed twice before this recording, and for some reason, now I'm dead. But don't worry, we'll have a video on the second channel. Picare plays around 7 p.m. CST, and stream on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Of course, he's got a really good running back, one of the best in the league because of the RNG polls of those abilities. Jukebox, Spin Cycle, and Truz, which is just like OP. Really good wide receiving group, obviously. And then as far as tight end goes, not great again, but for some reason his guys catch everything against us. And then Lance, he's never really had to worry about offensive line because for whatever reason his guys just block perfectly no matter what overall they are. I might actually take that approach next Madden. Instead of spending money and resources on O-line, just have a really bad one because our sliders usually just allow you to get away with it. It's a great idea. Of course, really solid linebackers, solid cornerback plays. You guys are like, you're just throwing bad reads. It's Sidney Jones. He's not a god. It's like, he is now. Nothing. Taylor Rapp, the man himself, getting some upgrade points. He never really got speed. That's the sucky part. However, if he did have speed, we probably wouldn't have gotten him approved to play sub linebacker. So, you know, it's a give and take situation. Getting some upgrades here, some catching for Bayers. Almost call them Bayers, which he is kind of Bayers, if you know what I mean. Cute. Of course, in Atlanta, we see this stadium quite a bit. And, yeah, and we're going to kick it off straight out. Nothing else to it. Two-tone Falcons uniforms. Nothing special, even though they are pretty decent uniforms regardless of, like, you know, if they're throwbacks or not. And here, Vic on the run, going to fumble, and our guy just completely whiffs the recovery. Gotta love when that happens. 3-yard gain. No, nothing bad comes out of... Oh, where the hell is our guy trying to jump there? Nothing bad comes out of that, as his guy is just going to be running fast. It is so hard to stop those abilities. Those abilities are just so good. I mean, I would take one of those abilities to remove all three of our abilities on Akers. Honestly, Bulldozer is just useless. And you can see here he is just running through again. Gains another first down. Gotta love those 70 overall linemen blocking our 99s like it's nothing. Gotta love it. To the outside, that's kind of our coverage. Not really. We kind of sold on our coverage to cover that side, but it doesn't matter. He gets to the 5, and Ramsey had a chance. Is it Ramsey or Jackson? I think it was Jackson had a chance at a pick 6, but he goes for the swat. You know, whatever works. Second and goal, stopped. Third and goal, running again, and this time he will score. Brought the guys down, but I mean, we weren't really super ready for it. And here to the outside, that's just, I mean, what's the read there? Completely missed with Rambo, and that's just a pick 6. I mean, that's just a terrible read. There's no shot at that even coming close to being completed. And now we have to work against 14 points because of that really bad decision. But I will say, we usually get hardened by those experiences. Oh, that, please don't pick it. Good effort. That would have been a really nice play if we didn't get hit as we threw. But we usually get hardened by those experiences, so let's see if that actually happens here or not. Usually we do, you know, we actually play twice as good after an interception. Last Madden wasn't like that. Maybe this one isn't either, because it's a little rough. We got to go really short, though. As you can see, nothing deep is really open. The short routes are, and here, looking for someone to go to. His guy comes down on us, and nobody's really open there. 3rd and 7 from the 48-yard line, looking for somebody open, and there just really isn't anyone. Sick throw right in there. Animation looks a little weird because he was open, but they suction towards, so we get the completion, thankfully, and Scott is just going to run, gets hit hard out of bounds, but he still gains about 8. Looking for the run play, and Akers has got some room. He dives hard. Akers juke move inside, down to the 6-yard line. Okay, it's a little bit of a strugglesome drive, but we're moving as Turner gets taken out for a gain of nothing. Also, it's allergy season, you can tell with my nose, not even just sneezing alone, as Grady Jarrett just absolutely torches, as that inside stuff ability, I think it's called, is so good. Scott looking for someone to go to, and, I mean, maybe get it to the running back, maybe he gets it to the 2. I mean, there's really not much to go for there. We get our field goal. We finally put some points on the board. and his guy misses wildly. We got to pick that. The 2 opportunities now where we just don't get the ball when we should. This crossers play always torches us every time. He just destroys us with that play. 2nd and 9 now. Screen pass. We are nowhere to be found. And his running back's going to get some room. Not a whole lot as, oh my. Josh Jackson was looking to kill a guy. 3rd and 5 from the 38-yard line. Wrap inside, and he gets the possession. Really good coverage. Just, a little bit better of a throw to the outside. Ankle snap. We get a little bit of a face mask, but it's better than giving up a touchdown, I guess. 13-yard line. He's got that same kind of crossers look, but obviously it's not going to be this time. We had him, but his guy missed the throw because he was getting hit as he threw. 2nd and 10, gains about 5. 3rd and 5 now from the 8. And to the outside, I believe the ball's knocked out. Ramsey is just that dude. He's just that dude. He gets the field goal, so it negates our 3, but at least it's not a touchdown as our superior offensive line is getting destroyed by his not as superior D-line. Nice. Akers trying to make something happen. Gets most of the yards back and then some, so it's a 3rd and 8 situation now. Manageable, but I don't know how I feel about it, and there's just no one open. He's got to cover 2 routes, so we do get it to Byers. With the score line, I feel like we need to risk it, and that's what we're going to do. Risking it, we are. A lot of guys open, and we just hesitate because you just really don't know. And, man, that foot looked out. I'm trying to hike it as quickly as possible, and we do. Maybe cost us a play, but at least it doesn't cost us possession, which would be really bad from where we're sitting. Anyone open? Not really. No one's really open. Don't touch that. Thank you. Thankfully, the center blocked him. Gotta love that. 3rd and 7 from the 36. Really good play by us, but his AI just gets us. And unless we want to go for a fake punt, the rules state that we have to punt the ball to him. So, unfortunately, we do have to give the ball back as he's going to get a lot of yards. We do pop him, but it doesn't really mean anything because he's already up to the 31. 1 minute left in the second. Thrown to the outside. No coverage there, but not really too much to work with. Does have 3 timeouts, though. And obviously, we're looking for the outside play. How is that not intercepted? I don't know. But it's a 3rd and 5. We can get off the field if we make a play here. And over the middle, there's a flag. What could that possibly be? It is against him. I will accept it because we're getting RNG'd out of our mind here. And speaking of RNG, the running back RNG master, we call a timeout because he goes for it on 4th and 4. Pretty damn good coverage here. He's going to take the shot to the outside, and that play, man, it's always crossers. Something of the crosser variety. But apparently he doesn't get out. He gets out, doesn't stay in bounds, thankfully. And now we have a chance to drive real quick. We get ourselves in a little bit of trouble rolling out there. And we had a guy open, but obviously that throw is near impossible unless you're like Mahomes or Rodgers or something. And here Scott might try to look to run, and instead we're going to throw this down as a loss of 3 on the sack. Over the middle, should have taken that. Underneath throw. Yeah, throw out a sack, unfortunately, because that would have been a pretty big first down. He calls a timeout. We get the field goal up. We're down 11. It could definitely be worse, so I don't know. It is what it is. We're going to play some defense. Just try not to give up a touchdown. Thank you. I think I picked up the perfect play, and Ramsey in coverage, just balling out as always, gets the pick, and I doubt we do anything with it before half. We do not. So start of the 25, a decent bit of ground to try and gain back, but we're not completely out of it. We just got to score some touchdowns, and here underneath to Howard, try to go for that deep crosser look, ironically enough. And we do not get it. And here, really good move by him. But Akers getting over the line. I don't know if that's reach for it. I don't know if that's bulldozer. I don't know if that's just the game being really bad or not. Here goes Howard with a decent catch after the throw's a little out there. Gain of 6. Scott on the other underneath. No, the tight end was open. Wide receiver, throw it across our body. Can't get it to Cup, who almost never sees the field these days. 3rd and 4. Wide open wide receiver there. Forced it to a guy that he probably should have baited. We had Byers on the left side wide open for like 20. Inside leverage, maybe take it. No, we're going to force it to Howard, almost getting ourselves caught out after the false starts. Run look. No, it's a play action over the middle. The guy is just perfectly covered in man coverage, which I never see on that route. That route is almost always burning. Over the middle, maybe. Nope, running back wide open. Very good throw. A dime by Scott. That was a beauty. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Not a pretty drive, but the drive continues, and Akers gets about a first down. Finally, we get some blocks. It's crazy how this insane O-line never blocks as Akers gets bounced back, but he still gains about 3 or 4. 2nd and 7 now. Maybe a quick pass to running back again. Should have taken it. And instead we wait, and his guy gets a pick. If he wants to back him up 10 to 15 each play, take your running back look. Just do it. why am I not doing it? I just feel like I need to mix it up, but like, if that's the look I'm going to get all game, that's what you got to do. Throw it to the freaking running back, you idiot. And I'm like, oh, I will throw it to the running back. I'll just throw it after I'm going to get picked because it's 4 hours late. Good job. We do stop him, though. It's 3rd and 2. Nice stop in the run. We actually make him lose a yard, which is surprising. And now we're looking for someone open. Howard's open a little late, but, we are looking for other reads because it's, the clock's getting a bit dire. We're trying to come back as, Grady Jarrett is just like a one-man wrecking crew for the D-line. It's just insane. And over the middle, we have a shot, and what a dime. Byers gets some leverage, gets the catch. 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Now looking for that drag, I believe it is, as Underwood gets it down to the 14. Just about the start of the 4th, we're going to run it, and it couldn't get to the left side of Brian O'Neill, so that will be a loss of a massive 4. Turner looked like he was going to get there, but once again, Grady Jarrett carrying that run defense as we get the catch, and Akers holds on down to the 2. We have to score a touchdown here. There's no way ifs, ands, or buts about it. Then again, if we have to kick the field goal, we will. And once again, Grady Jarrett just manhandling the offensive line. 3rd and goal now from the 5. Score, please. Nowhere really to go, and the edge beating our insane tackle is going to force us to that field goal. We're down 8, so, we can't score touchdowns at all. But if you really think about it, he only scored 1 as well. We gave him a touchdown with our terrible read. So, there's a shot. There's a shot. We just got to play a little defense. And there we finally get some room. Bowman getting in there, making a play. 2nd and 11 from the 37. Running back looked open for a moment as he's going to run with his quarterback, and no fumble. That's a bit of a yikes, but 3rd and 2, got a shot. We bring a lot of players in, and he falls forward almost for the first down, but he will be punting the ball, and I accidentally just absolutely clobber him from behind. That is a flag. I didn't mean to, obviously, but, we did it. As now, if we want to win or go to overtime, we have to get our first touchdown in the game, but it's going to be on, oh, what a throw, good catch. It's going to be on a 97-yard drive, which is, I'm not a betting man, but I can't imagine the odds are so super, super great here. 2-minute warning from the 27, all the timeouts in the world. Should have the time inside. It's a good decision. It's just, it's not very doable. It's unlikely to work, as Akers on 3rd and 3 will get some yards, and we go out of bounds to the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Looking for someone open. Just throw this away, and that's going to be grounding, surprisingly enough. I thought we were well outside the pocket, or was it not grounded? Was it something else? I don't know what it was. But here on the run, delivering a strike. Byers almost took it, but he gets it to the 39, which is massive. 1:15 in the 4th, all 3 timeouts. Don't want to give him too much time either. Looking for someone open. We're going to deliver a strike. What a throw. What a find. Howard to the 12. Now at the 10. 2nd and 8. Back of the end zone. Howard catches it. The elusive 2-point attempt. Can we get someone? We add Byers, and instead we throw an interception. Of course, he's running it back, which is kind of interesting. Pitches the ball. If, we would recover that and taken it for a score. I'm just saying. Obviously, we still have the onside kick, but what are the RNG odds on this one? Not great, as the ball gets caught, spins into a hit stick, no fumble, and unfortunately, that is the way we're going to go down in an intense, but at the same time, kind of boring game. It was like a really preventative game where there was really no big plays on either side, but ultimately, that's the way football goes sometimes. It's a sweat fest of defense where no one could do anything on either side, really. The numbers are probably not going to look super great. Yeah, I'd say I expected us to have a bit better of a game yardage-wise, because we did have a lot of drives where we just couldn't finish, or we got midfield and had a punt or something like that. There really wasn't any turnovers. I will say he probably should have had 1 or 2 more turnovers than he did, but ultimately it doesn't really matter the what-ifs or this or that, because the results of the game are as follows. Both teams, he ran the ball a little bit better, but no one really had a consistent rushing attack. Howard had a decent game. Akers had an okay game. Underwood had a couple of catches. Really nothing super noteworthy in this one. Of course, our pressure was just non-existent, as always, when we play a 70 overall line, because that's how that works. Kicking, punting, no one really cares about that kind of stuff. We got some upgrades going on in the background, but that's pretty much it. GG to Lance. And hopefully, if we face him again, we get some of those turnovers. We don't make the stupid turnover. That pick six, quite, could have possibly costed us. We don't know because we don't know what his play style would have been if he would have been down. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PK Plays. Twitch.tv/JeromePkr. Maybe a stream tonight. Who knows? But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!